When my daughter was going through her ADHD assessment, my brain felt like mashed potatoes for months. I couldn't think clearly, I couldn't plan ahead. I was just trying to get through each day. And my business kept running. It wasn't because I had some magic passive income set up or I was secretly crushing it behind the scenes. It's because I'd built it so that the structure held even when I couldn't. If you're new here, I'm Samantha. I'm a systems and operations specialist, and I help online business owners build businesses that run in the gaps of real life, not just when you're at full capacity, in the actual gaps. And today, I want to show you the three things that made that possible for me because they're also the three things solo business owners tend to lose money on when they don't have them. You do not need a vacation, you need these. You need them for that hard Tuesday. So let's get into it. Okay, so step one, a home for every active client that isn't your inbox or your brain. Okay, here's the thing that tends to cost service based business owners more than they realize. A client emails to ask where things stand, and you have to piece the answer together from three different places: your inbox, a Google Doc, maybe a sticky note, definitely your memory. Now, that's billable time you're giving back for free every single time. And if you're the kind of person who holds a lot in their head, which if you're an ADHD entrepreneur, you already know the cost of that, one high stress week and things start slipping. The fix is one project per active client. Deliverables, notes, timeline, next steps, all in one place. So when a client asks where things stand, you open the project, you're not reconstructing anything, and if you ever need to step back for a week, nothing falls through the cracks because the crack was your memory and now it has a home. This isn't a complicated build. It's just giving the work a place to live that isn't inside of you. Okay, step two, content that doesn't stop when you do. Now, this is the one I hear the most. People say things like, I can't take a break because my content will stop. And that's right. And we need to fix that because that is a problem with your setup. If your content needs you present every single week to happen, you haven't set it up. You've just made it a standing task on your mental to do list. The goal isn't to post while you're having a hard week. The goal is to be far enough ahead that it doesn't matter. Even one buffer week feels completely different. Now, for me, I have recurring tasks set up for content prep. They just show up in my Asana account. I don't have to remember to schedule the batch day, it's already there. So when I'm in a low stretch, I don't rebuild from zero. I just look at what's next and do that. That's it. That's what being ahead feels like. It's nothing fancy, it's just having the task already exist before you need it. Step three is recurring tasks for the stuff your brain is currently holding. This one might be the most important. Every business has things that have to happen on repeat, right? Finance checks, follow ups, VA tasks, monthly review, content prep. Most solo business owners track these in their heads, which means when life gets hard, and life does get hard at times for everyone, right? Those things just stop happening because your brain was full and the task didn't have anywhere else to live. So when you set a task to recur, it shows up when it's supposed to. You do the thinking once, and the version of you coming back after a rough week or a rough month doesn't have to rebuild anything. It's already there. I think of it as being supportive to my future self. The setup is a supportive piece in place to help whoever I'm going to be on the hard day. Okay, so if you want to build all three of these out and you want someone to actually walk you through it without overcomplicating it, that's exactly what my course Asana Made Simple is for. You don't need a paid Asana plan, and most people are up and running under 2 hours. You can click the link in the description below to check it out. It's an awesome course. I promise you're going to love it. It's going to be so helpful for you. Okay, the thing is, having all three of these pieces in place is great. Really, it's great. But there's still the question of how you actually move through your day once the structure exists. Like, okay, the tasks are there, the client projects are set up, the recurring tasks are now live. Now, what does a normal Tuesday actually look like? You can have the most solid setup in the world, but if you're still trying to force yourself into a productivity routine that doesn't account for doctor's appointments or the hard brain days or the weeks where you're just at 20% capacity, the structure is going to feel like it's failing you, and it's not. The routine just hasn't caught up yet. So that's what I walk through here in this video. It's the behind the scenes of how I actually move through the week when life is actually happening. So go watch that one next. And before you go, one quick question. What's one thing in your business you'd want to still be running if you had to step back for a week? Could it be vacation, a sick kid, or just a hard month? Drop it below. I'm curious what's on people's minds.